My dog followed me home, but it wasn't him. Before you listen to this story, I want to give you a warning. There are places in the woods where things don't just watch you. They learn you. They listen to the way you speak. They remember names. And sometimes they follow you home. This story follows a man who went on a solo camping trip with his dog, a trip he believed would be peaceful, quiet, and uneventful. But when he returned, something was different, because only one of them came back the same. And the thing sleeping in their house now knows their name. This is how it began. It started as a normal trip. I didn't think anything of it at the time. I've been camping alone for years. It's how I reset. No phone signal, no noise, just trees, fire, and the sound of something alive moving in the dark. This trip was supposed to be no different. I drove 6 hours inland to a national forest that barely shows up on maps. No marked campsites, no ranger station nearby, just a dirt road that eventually disappeared into trees. The only company I brought with me was my dog, Buddy. Buddy's been with me for almost 4 years. A mixed breed, shepherd, maybe husky, smart, loyal. The kind of dog that watches you like it understands more than it should. He sat upright in the passenger seat the whole drive, ears forward, staring out the window like he was memorizing the landscape. I joked to myself that he looked nervous. We parked near a dry creek bed and hiked about a mile in before setting up camp. The sun was already low, bleeding orange through the trees. Buddy stayed close the entire time. No running off, no sniffing trails like usual. That should have been the first sign. After I pitched the tent and started a small fire, the woods settled into that heavy evening silence. No birds, no wind, just crackling wood and my own breathing. Buddy sat across from me, watching the tree line instead of the fire. "Relax," I told him. "It's just us out here." His ears twitched. That night I woke up around 2 a.m. to the sound of footsteps. Slow, careful, too heavy to be a deer. I froze inside the tent, listening. Then I heard it again, branches snapping under deliberate weight, something circling the camp. Buddy growled low in his throat beside me. I whispered his name. He didn't look at me. His eyes were locked on the tent wall, following movement outside. Then, a voice. Not loud, not close. "Hey, Buddy." It said my dog's name. I felt my stomach drop. The voice sounded wrong, like someone trying to remember how people talk, each word slightly off. Too slow, too careful. Buddy snarled and pressed against me. The voice tried again. "I know you're there. Come here." I didn't move, didn't breathe. After a few minutes, the footsteps faded. The woods went silent again, but not peaceful. More like everything was holding its breath. I didn't sleep after that. At sunrise, I packed up immediately. I didn't care about breakfast or coffee. I just wanted out. Buddy stayed glued to my leg the whole time, tail stiff, eyes darting. As we hiked back toward the truck, I noticed something strange. Our footprints. Mine were normal. Buddy's weren't. They looked wrong. Stretched, like the paw prints didn't quite know how to be paws. I told myself it was the mud, the angle, lack of sleep. We reached the truck by late morning. As I loaded my gear, Buddy suddenly froze. He stared into the trees across the clearing. Then I saw it, something standing just beyond the tree line. Tall, too tall, thin in a way that didn't make sense. Its limbs bent slightly wrong, like it was guessing where joints should go. It didn't move. It just watched. And then it smiled. Not with teeth, with imitation. Like it remembered what smiling was supposed to look like. Buddy barked, sharp, panicked, and lunged toward it. I grabbed his collar just as the thing took a step forward. And spoke, in my voice. "Come on, Buddy. Let's go home." I don't remember getting in the truck. I don't remember starting the engine. I just remember driving for hours. Buddy eventually relaxed, curling up on the passenger seat like nothing had happened. I convinced myself it was stress, hallucinations, sleep deprivation. By the time we got home, I almost believed it. Almost. That night, Buddy didn't eat. He just watched me. His eyes followed me everywhere, but they didn't blink as often anymore. When I went to bed, he didn't curl up at my feet like usual. He sat by the bedroom door, facing outward, listening. Around 3 a.m., I woke up to him standing over me, just watching. I whispered his name. Buddy? His head tilted, but his tail didn't wag. The next morning, I noticed scratches on the inside of my front door. Deep ones, like something had tried to get out. Over the next few days, little things kept piling up. Buddy stopped responding to certain commands, ones he'd known for years. He'd stare at his reflection in mirrors, tilting his head like he was studying it. Sometimes, late at night, I'd hear him walking through the house on 2 legs. I told myself that was impossible. Then I checked my phone. There was a photo in my gallery I didn't remember taking. It showed the campsite, the fire pit, and Buddy, standing beside it, looking straight at the camera. Behind him, barely visible in the darkness, was another shape, identical. Same fur, same eyes. One of them had its mouth open, smiling. I called my vet, asked if dogs ever changed behavior suddenly. She suggested stress, trauma, maybe a neurological issue. That night, I locked my bedroom door. Around midnight, I heard Buddy pacing outside, then scratching, soft at first, then harder, then his voice, not barking, talking. "Why are you scared?" I held my breath. The doorknob turned slowly. "I'm still your dog." I don't know how long I stayed there, shaking in the dark, but at some point, the scratching stopped. In the morning, the house was quiet, too quiet. Buddy was gone. The front door was open. There were no paw prints leading away, only footprints. Bare, human, leading into the woods behind my house. And sometimes, when it's late and everything's quiet, I hear something scratching at my door, calling my name in my dog's voice. If this story unsettled you, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more horror like this. And tonight, when the house is quiet, listen closely to the sounds around you. Pay attention to the way familiar footsteps move through the dark, to the way eyes follow you from across the room, because the most terrifying things don't break in, they're already inside. Good night.